Hello, everybody. It's your girl Janine here, and I want to start off by saying thank you so much for filling out my form, for considering to work with me throughout this journey. I am very honored. I know that there are so many other things out on the market because I have tried them prior to finding this, and I know that this journey is something that is hard. You can't really do it alone. You can, but it just makes your life harder. And having support throughout this journey is what's really important. And I'm very, very honored to know that you have chosen me to give you that support. So I just wanted to say thank you first and foremost. And most importantly, the first step of all of this is for you to feel proud of yourself, okay? You should feel very proud that you have taken the first step into a new you, into a 2.0 you is what I like to say, because it's not easy. Just wanting to lose weight or wanting to hit certain fitness goals isn't enough. You actually have to do it, put it into practice. So, congratulate yourself for even taking the first step. So before I tell you a little bit more about the trifecta that I wholeheartedly believe is the way to get the best results, I want to tell you a little bit about who I am. Right, so my name is Janine Bravo, and I started this journey I started 3 years ago. I started my journey about 3 years ago, and I was weighing 220 pounds when I was just looking for a way to lose weight. I kind of had tried everything already in the past, and what I really wanted was support. I wanted somebody or multiple people that were doing that had the same goals that I had, that weren't going to let me fail. Okay, it is very easy for me to just say, well, I don't want to work out today. I don't want to go to the gym. I don't feel like eating healthy. And because nobody around me is also doing what I'm doing, it was easy for me to just say, okay. And I kind of put my goals to I kind of threw my goals in the back seat, so to speak, okay? Until I found this community. Until I found the community where my coach was like, no, you told me your goals and I'm going to make sure you get to them, okay? And so that's what I want to be for you. And I want you to kind of take out that whole coach title and really consider me just as your friend, because ultimately that's what I am to you, and that's what I'm going to be throughout this whole journey. I'm just a friend who loves you and supports you and wants to see the best out of you, okay? So let's get started. So I'm going to show you a little bit about what the trifecta does, okay? When you sign up and you go ahead and purchase the program that I feel is best for your goals, you're going to get a box. Now, either the box can be purple or brown or this green, but nonetheless, you're going to see a box like this. When you open the box, you are going to have your portion control containers, okay? And you're going to have your bag or box of Shakeology, because we also sell these in box forms. That way you can get a variety. And you're also going to get your Tupperware, okay? So let me tell you a little bit about the container system. And I'm not going to tell you too much about it because this container system is on a personal level. So once you fill out a specific formula that I will give you, you will then know how many containers you get in a day. So I'm just going to give you a brief summary on what that means, okay? So when you do the formula, it gives you a certain number. Within that calorie number, it's going to put you into a calorie bracket. Now, this is where, in my opinion, the game changer is. Instead of knowing, okay, I have to eat 1,600 calories in order to get me to my goals, you're only going to have to think, I only need 5 of these, 4 of these, 5 of these, 1 of these, and so forth. And so let me explain what that means exactly. Every color has a specific food group. You have your veggies, your fruits, your protein, your healthy fats. And I'm actually missing 3 containers here. You're also going to get 1 yellow, which will be for carbs, and 2 orange containers that are going to be for seeds and or salad dressings, okay? And so if I say, okay, you get 5 of these in a day, you get 5 green containers in a day, that means you get 5 servings of vegetables. So the beauty of these is that this is already the serving size you should be consuming for your vegetables. 1 serving of vegetables. This is 1 serving of fruits, 1 serving of protein, 1 serving of healthy fats, 1 serving of carbs, and so forth, okay? And so if I say, if the bracket says you get 5 of these, which is, for example, what I eat 5 servings of vegetables in a day in order to get me to my goals. Then I will know that when I go to do my meal plan, every day I have to consume 5 of these. So I will have vegetables in the morning, vegetables for lunch, most likely 2 vegetables for dinner, and maybe 1 as a snack. And there are my 5 vegetables that I consume in my day. Same thing with all the other containers. So that's how that works. And it's really cool because if you're anything like me, I've tried to count points. I've tried to, what's the other thing? I would count the calories. I would look at the back of the labels, which I still kind of do because you never know. But I would look in the back of my labels. I would look at the back of the labels in order to figure out, okay, if this has 20 grams of sugar, I need to be consuming 70 grams of sugar in a day, which I really shouldn't, but you know what I'm trying to say. So that kind of takes out the guessing part, and lets you have to weigh. I think even at one point I bought a food scale in order to weigh out my food, since you should be only consuming 4 ounces of chicken and so forth. And I think those kind of things, like I mentioned, if you're anything like me, those kind of things for me just make me want to run for the hill. I have so many other things to do in my day than to sit and count my food and whatnot in order to get me to my goals. So when this was introduced in my life, I was like, oh, I felt like the heavens opened up and gave me a simple system and fail-proof system that I was able to follow. Okay, so that's that. Now, you are also going to get your bag of Shakeology. We have 7 different, we have more different flavors. We just recently came out with multiple flavors. We have almost 10 new flavors that you're able to buy. We have chocolate, vegan chocolate, strawberry, vegan strawberry, vanilla, vegan vanilla, cafe latte, vegan coffee latte, and greenberry, which is absolutely delicious, surprisingly, even though it's green. Okay, and then you're also gonna get your program. So I'm gonna tell you a little bit about how we used to do things, and then I'm gonna show you the new and improved way, which in my opinion, I think is also was like heaven sent when Beachbody decided to do it. Now, before, when you would buy your TRIFECTA, you would get your containers, your Shakeology, and you would get the 1 workout program that you purchased, okay? It would come with your DVDs. It would come with your meal plan and book. It gives you a guide, okay? So here it tells you everything you would need to know where you're about to embark on the journey. It shows you what the containers mean, what you're allowed, what kind of beverages you're allowed. And yes, that is wine, because you get to replace a carb for a glass of wine if you want it. Isn't that awesome? And then most importantly, it tells you what foods you're allowed to consume within each color container. Okay? So that's the way we used to work. Now you get all of this and every single workout program we have ever created and that we will ever create within the year. And that's because we have switched everything over so that it's digital. So now we have, virtual. So now we have a Beachbody on demand, which is kind of like our Netflix of workout programs. So for the same price as you were getting just 1 workout program, you actually get every program period, along with the nutrition plan that comes with that program, the guide that comes with that program, and most importantly, the workout calendar that goes with that program. So that's really cool, because then that also takes the guessing out of what workouts, what exercises you should be doing on a daily basis. It has a calendar for you. Monday is legs, Tuesday is arms, Wednesday is cardio, so forth and so forth. Okay, so that's actually what I'm going to show you now. Well, I'm going to show you that in a little bit. First, I want to talk a little bit about Shakeology. Now, a lot of people ask me why Shakeology and not just a regular protein shake, or they tell me that they're not really shakes people, they love food too much to to kind of consume it in a powder form, and they just kind of don't understand what Shakeology is, and I don't blame them. When I first started, when I first was introduced to Shakeology, because this was a brand new concept to me as well, I was very skeptical at first, because I had tried other shakes in order to lose weight. I had tried doing the 2 shakes a day and only eating lunch in order to lose weight. And as effective as that is, it's not really long-term effective. Okay, it's only short-term. I lost 20 pounds in a month, and then I gained back 30 the following once I got off of it. So, if you're anything like me, you're kind of wary about the shake. Let me just tell you a little bit more about it. The Shakeology is a fuel. It adds to you. It's a fuel adder, is like I like to say, okay? And the reason being is because it's so much more than just regular protein. It actually, compared to other protein shakes on the market, doesn't have as much protein. And reason being is because it's not a protein shake. It's not meant to just give you protein. It's meant to give you nutrients, superfoods, probiotics, prebiotics, and anything else that your body is missing, right? If you look back on the ingredients, they're all plant-based, right? So we have done a very specific and great job at taking all the healthy plants. You have, flax seeds, macaroo, a bunch of plants that I can't even pronounce in here. And it's meant to give our body everything food doesn't give it, okay? It's no secret that unfortunately there are some of our foods are not as natural as they claim to be. Take your fruits, for example. Depending on where you get your fruits or whatnot, they might have added pesticides to it, or just added things to your fruits that aren't making it truly as nutritional as picking it right from the tree, okay, so to speak. The same thing with other kinds of fruits, processed foods, and things like that. What Shakeology does is it kind of fills in the blank. It gives you all those things that you're missing in your diet. And because of that, it regulates the body and it puts the body in a balanced form so that your consequences of consuming Shakeology will be weight loss, hair growth, nails stronger, curbing your appetite. It's completely curved my sweet tooth, and it actually keeps me full longer than any other kind of shakes and so forth. So that is the biggest reason for Shakeology, because there is nothing else on the market like it that will give you all the extras that your body needs to work effectively and efficiently. Okay. So Shakeology, you've got your containers. Now I showed you what it used to look like. So now let me show you what it now looks like. Okay, this is Beachbody on demand. And I'm going to share my screen here and I'm going to show you how to access it, right? So the good thing is that you can access Beachbody on demand through your computer, through your cell phone, through your iPad, basically through your Roku, through your Apple TV, basically anything that you're able to stream, you're able to go on the internet on, you can access Beachbody on demand, okay? So you're gonna go to, if you see here, I went to beachbodyondemand.com and it comes up my fitness programs, okay? Hello Sunshine is actually our newest shake and it is for kids. They have designed this so that it's only for children, and it's just as healthy as Shakeology, but with a little less of the complex nutritions. And the reason being is that they made it more simple, and they added more vitamins to it since it is for children. Okay, so that's really cool. This just came out about last month. And now I'm going to show you the fitness program. So when you come on here, you have all your workout programs. And like I mentioned, you get all the new programs. So this program actually just came out 3 weeks ago, and Sean Week came out last month. But they were both free for me because I have already paid for my yearly membership of Beachbody on Demand. Okay. So, and we are getting 3 new workout programs, one from Tony, one from Sean, Shanti again, and another one from one of our other trainers named Sagi Caleb, and he is the creator of Body Beast and co-creator of Hammer and Chisel. So we're actually getting 3 new programs, and that you will also be able to get. And in January, Autumn is actually coming out with a new program. So let me explain to you who these people are and why that's important, right? Because you're probably thinking, I don't even know who Autumn is. So you get Shift Shop, Sean Week, U2, and every program shows you how long it is. So this one's a 4-week program. How long you'll be working out in a day, the intensity level, and I can show you how to only see the programs for the fitness level you're on, that you're in, only see the programs that are, 30 minutes or less, 30 to 60 minutes, or 30 to 90 minutes, what type of program, if you want a cardio, dance, low impact, and so forth, or what trainer. So you can actually customize this to the kind of program you're looking for instead of what trainer you're looking for. Or if you, for example, I have clients of mine that love Shanti and don't want to work out to anybody but Shanti, and so they go over here and they press Shanti, and so only his workouts will come up, and then they can pick what workout they want to do from him. Okay, so that is really cool. But because I want to show you about everything, I'm going to give you the generic version of Beachbody On Demand. All right, so you have, this is a conditioning style program. Sean Week is pure cardio. UV2 is a beginner's program, and this is really meant to just you dance. Leonardo is very fun and dance like, so that's what his program's on. You have Quarter Force, it's MMA. 21 Day Fix is full body. 22-minute hardcore is a boot camp style workout. Payo is yoga and Pilates infused, so it's all on the floor. You have your yoga retreat, your Beachbody Yoga Studio. Beachbody Yoga Studio is very cool because what they have done is they've taken, every one of our programs has a yoga day. Stretching is very important during your journey. I did not think so. I think I didn't do yoga until about a year after I started, because I didn't think I needed it since I was so overweight. Little did I know that yoga would have helped me so much quicker than just doing cardio and weight training, because the flexibility of my body and being able to, move my limbs the way, in a flexible way, has helped me now more than ever than it had done before, because I wasn't doing it. So basically what they did is they just took every program and they put all the workouts together so that you don't have to go in and look for it. And then they separated by the kind of yoga you want. Yoga for athletes, the core yoga, restorative yoga, flow, okay, cardio and flow, sculpt, workshops, meditation. All right, so just wanted to show you that very quickly. Then let me show you the other ones. Country Heat, both dance programs, Body Beast, and all the other fan favorites. Tony, you have weightlifting programs. In the 20s is our, what's it called? A reality show. And so what was cool was they took 20 trainers and they competed to see who was going to be our next super trainer. So that was really a fun show to watch when it came on. So you can see here we have Insanity, we have all the classic Turbo Fire, Shalene. And then every trainer has also done special workouts that you can do. So let's say you're like, let's say you're in between a program and you don't know what to do. You're waiting for the next program to come out because that's the one you want to follow, but you just finished doing another one and the new one doesn't come out for, let's say, another 3 weeks. So you're kind of in the middle and you're like, well, what should I do now? I don't really want to start a whole new program. I'm just kind of pick and choose workouts. Each trainer has their own specific workouts that they have done that is specific just to them. It's not in any of their programs. They're just extras, right? I want to show you the challenge du jour. Another cool part is that if you are in the situation that I just explained, where you're kind of like in limbo right now, jumping from what program to program, or you're kind of bored and you want a variety, every single day there will be a new workout to do for the day. So today's workout is vertical plyo. This is from Insanity Asylum Volume 1. It tells you the workout equipment, what's required, what's recommended, and what you'll be doing. The length of it, and this little icon here is just letting you know that it has weights. But it gives you the previous workouts. And here you can find what the weekly workouts are. So this changes weekly. And it's really cool. I am a program completion kind of person, so I like to pick a program and complete it from start to finish. But like I mentioned, when I am in between, I like to do challenge du jour. Now let's go into an actual program, right? Because you get this, you get all of this. However, I will suggest what program you should start with. So depending on what your goals are and depending what's worked for you in the past, how much time you had to work out and so forth, I will tell you which program is the best fit for you, the best to start off with, right? So let's say I start you off with Shift Shop. This is what it's going to look like. You click on Shift Shop, and you're going to have all the workouts that come with it. Then you're going to have Shift Shop Deluxe. And this is really cool because you used to have to pay extra. So for example, like I was showing you with the DVDs, you would get your DVD and it would be all of these DVDs. But if you wanted extra DVDs, which, after you complete the program, you want a little bit more of a challenge. You just finished completing it, you've done all the workouts, and now you're like, okay, I really liked it, but I want a little bit more. I want to do a little bit extra. I want to lift a little bit more, and so I want to work out for a little bit longer and so forth, but still with the style of that program. And this is where the deluxe comes in. Okay. Now, it gives you details, like I mentioned above, and then what's really cool is that it has everything we used to give you, has it right here. And so you don't have to carry around. I used to carry this in my book bag when I first started because it was kind of like my Bible, and now I didn't have to. Now I don't have to because I have everything on my phone. So you'll have here your jump start. It has your nutrition. What does the nutrition look like? Uh-oh, computer's taking too long. It has the recipe booklet. So here it gives you ideas. So you have 81 recipes to decide, if you want to, where you want to pick from. You have your calendar, your first round, your second round calendar, and you have a hybrid calendar. So the hybrid is basically if, you like Shift Shop, but let's say you also want to do another work route, you can combine them. See? So this one is combined with P90X, with Size, with Shalene, Extreme, 22-minute hardcore, yoga, and 21-day fix. And so this is just meant to give you a variety. So if you were let's say I've already completed Shift Shop 3 rounds and I was like, okay, I really like Shift Shop, but I want a little bit extra. I don't know what days to do what. So, what should I do? This is kind of like where the hybrid calendar comes in, okay? We also have it in different languages because we also offer all our programs in Spanish and in French. And so that's what you get here. Oh, how come it hasn't opened? There we go. I was probably clicking the wrong thing. So this is the guide that I was showing you what you would get. It has the formula here. Once it gives you how many calories, then you get put in the plan. And then, so for example, if you're in plan B, you get 4 vegetables, 3 fruits, 4 proteins, 3 carbs. And what's cool about this program, this program is specific because it's different, is what I should say. It's different because and for the 3 weeks, it strips you from certain containers. So if you notice here, you up your veggie intake, you lower your fruit intake, you up your protein intake, and you completely take away your carb intake. This is just meant to give you the best results. It's a 3-week program. The other programs, you're in 1 calorie bracket the whole time until you drop down. So what's cool is, for example, when I first started, I didn't start with Shift Shop. I started with 21 Day Fix, but I was in the last column bracket. And now I'm in the second to first column bracket. Since I've lost the weight, I just recalculate after every round, and then it tells me, okay, drop down containers and so forth. So like I mentioned, but this program is a little bit different because it does it within the 3 weeks for the best results. This program is new. I'm actually just doing it. I'm on the 2nd week, so I haven't completed it myself. And but I saw the results of a couple of my coach friends that have done it already, and the test group participants, and it's freaking awesome. Okay, so you get the food list, so you get everything. So you're like, Janine, what can I put? What is considered protein? Can I have yogurt? And I would say to you, okay, well, look in the guide from your food list. Is yogurt there? Yep, yogurt's here. You get 3/4 of a cup, and it has to be plain 2%. You're like, how about turkey bacon? Can I have turkey bacon? Yep, it's in your meal plan. What if I want to have regular bacon? Oh, regular bacon is not in your meal plan, and you shouldn't be consuming it within this program. And so that it shows you everything that goes into it. This is what I was telling you about the seeds and the dressings, your healthy fats. And then your teaspoon food list. So if you noticed, teaspoons, you get a certain amount, 6, 6, 7. Man, that is awesome. That means you can fill these teaspoons with any of these things. So you can use olive oil in order to cook. You can do nut butters, peanut butter, almond butter, so forth. You can do regular butter, mayonnaise. This is for this program. And then your free food list. So basically anything here you can consume in whatever amount you want to consume it in, except salt. So then it gives you a meal plan that you can follow. If you don't want to have to think about your own meal plan, it has one already there for you, a suggested meal plan. Your shopping list and your amount to have for that. So for the apples, you're gonna buy 4 each, and a bunch of other stuff. It comes with different recipes, different ways to make things, and so forth. Okay, so that is your nutrition guide, and then your calendar. So this is where it tells you what to do, when to do it, and what week you're in, and so forth. All right. Last but not least, I want to show you this one more gem that they have given us. And it's got to be probably my favorite part. Okay, so this Fix 8 cooking book. Now, Fix 8 is Autumn Calabrese's, what should I call it? Her baby, I guess we can call it. Reason being is because she's the one who created the portion control system. So what she did was she created a cookbook with different recipes that we can have that we're allowed to consume with our containers. So they're healthy recipes, and they tell you, okay, let's say I'm gonna make, for example, here, BBQ chicken sliders. Within the BBQ chicken sliders, it'll be 1 veggie, 2 proteins, and a carb, let's say. And so it tells you. So that part is really cool. But what they did was they kind of upped it here. So they took all the recipes and more, because she comes out with new recipes every week. See, new this week, the foundation recipes, and she goes ahead and shows you how to make it, along with her brother Bobby, who is a chef. They show you how to make. Yeah, Yeah. So, shows you everything. And here she shows you how to measure. It's still way less sugar than you get in a store-bought sauce. You are winning in your own. Okay? So that part is really cool because it lets you say, okay, I really like these chicken sliders, but I don't know how it's going to fit with my food groups. But right there, she shows you this recipe counts for such and such containers, all right? And it also has a foundation video. So a pantry raid, containers 101, your knife skills, the 3 ways to cut tomatoes, how to meal prep for 5 days, and so forth, all right? You have breakfast, entrees, cocktails. You even have sides and snacks. You even have desserts, salads and soups, of course, salad dressings, desserts, and cocktails. Okay, so that is, and of course, Shakeology recipes. So that is probably one of my favorite parts of the Beachbody On Demand and Netflix. And like I mentioned, you even get the app version. So before I let you go, let me share my screen again. Sorry. Before I let you go, I want to show you what I'm going to be putting you in. Okay. So you're going to get an invitation from me called the My Challenge Tracker portal. Okay. You're going to fill out the information and then I'm going to add you to a group. Now, what this group is going to look like, it's an app. So this group will be through your phone. What this group is going to look like is just all of us posting our workouts, our food, us getting it done. Little, he's one of our trainers. This person logged in Shakeology, and so it's basically, this is our community where I plug you in and you get to be with everybody else that is also on the same goal and journey as you are. And we use this to be able to help ourselves not only stay accountable, but keep motivated. There have been so many times that I come onto here and, or I wake up in a day and I think to myself, I'm not going to work out today. And then I log in to my Beachbody portal, my challenge tracker portal, and I see everybody posting their workouts. Got my workout in today, just finished my workout, got my butt kicked by so-and-so, and it gives me motivation. I'm like, shit, I can't be the only one who didn't work out today. All right, let me put on my shoes, let's lace up, let's get going. And it really helps with that kind of motivation. So I am going to leave you now. I know this has been a fun little video for you to watch and to see what I am all about, what everything you get, the trifecta. And if you have any questions, please let me know. And again, I am so excited to get you to where you want to be and to, find a new friend in you. All right, bye.